Day 2 of reviewing every piece of physical media I own until I've reviewed them all. It's not really day 2 because I've missed loads of days, so we'll call it episode 2. Episode 2 of reviewing every piece of physical media I own until I've got nothing left to review. Up today, Insidious. Now, I'm not going to dog all over this. This is not one of my favourite films, and there's lots of reasons for that. There's lots of things this movie does that I find very tropey, and there's lots of unearned jump scares in this franchise as a whole. The first movie is probably the least guilty of this, but there's still a few in here that I'm like, the big crescendo to the wah noise that makes you jump. Like, it's just cheap. Like, if you're gonna make me jump, fucking make me jump, but don't wow this big wangy sound behind it just to try and emphasize it. I don't need that. But there are things this movie does really, really well. I think the use of the lipstick demon and the fact that they show you that character in full broad daylight really adds to how scary that is, because demonic things don't just happen at night, they happen in the day as well, and this movie does a good job of showing that. Now, a bit of a hot take for you Conjuring fans. Patrick Wilson is better in this than he is in The Conjuring. This is arguably his best performing franchise for him as an actor. I really love him in this. I really find the family dynamic they have very believable, and all in all, it's just well acted across the board. Not to mention this has horror royalty in Lin Shaye in this movie, and I think her addition to this is exceptional. She brings a comedic tone that this movie needs, because without it, it is pretty dark. Now, this isn't by any stretch a bad movie, but for me, it's not a great movie either, which leaves me sat in the middle. It's average for me, and I'm going to give this a 2.5 out of 5 because I think that is a fair score based on my enjoyment of the movie. But film is subjective, and I want to know what your thoughts are on this. So let me know in a comment, let me know in with a stitch how you feel about Insidious. Also, if you like this sort of content and you want me to do more and get this more regular, make sure you hit the follow button up there, and have a wonderful day.